Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to another thrilling week of KEW action. You're joining us live after our most recent pay-per-view, the Monster Mash. Many things that happened during that pay-per-view we'll have to review, and we'll have fallout from here tonight. But we're going to get things started with the CEO taking on the BFG. Surprisingly, the CEO finds himself somewhere near the bottom of the power ranks, so he sees this as a good opportunity to perhaps make his way up it. Or for the BFG, likewise, he sees this as an opportunity to get himself off that bottom rung and might make a late dash for the title.
Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 600 pounds.
Here he comes then, 600 pounds of nothing but love. The fans, the men boo him, the women love him. There he is. You can see the woman in the front row there, standing up, getting a real eyeful. She wants her money's worth. The men booing away as the BFG makes his way down into the ring. Look there, one man taking a picture there in the audience. He cannot get enough. He loves it. He's going to take that and print it out, take it home to his wife. There it is, the little cheek shakes. And into the ring he goes, the big fella. A real sex symbol of the KEW. Poses with the arms, and off go the pyrotechnics. A little shimmy for the ladies. Although it's surrounded by so much smoke, they're not about to see him that time. It's alright though, he's going to go into the corner just for that lady over there. She can get a real eye full of what a real man looks like, and there he is. As he hops down and struts his stuff around the ring. What a man, what a competitor. The women are in for a treat here tonight. And there he is at a deep squat in the ring. Here he comes, the company's CEO, Big Bird himself. The head of the KEW, Giles, Big Bird. Making his way into the ring. We're still a little confused as to why he has the American flag with him. But hey ho, we always assume he's looking for extra sponsorship for his product from the States. Of course, that's where the big bucks are, and he is a man who likes money. And he dips under the rope and waves the flag proudly around in the ring. Perhaps he's going to seek some sort of immigration deal. Go and move out there and join his friend Cliff. The intimidating stare of the chicken there. The man in the bright yellow jumpsuit, and there he is, stripped off and ready to go in the ring. With the Big Bird on his leotard and crotch, of course. Draws the eyes to the most important places, his abs and his gentleman's sausage. You know, a few swift hits here from the BFG and a big headbutt there. Gets him on top early doors. Another few swift hits whilst the Big Bird's still getting acclimatised to the ring. Throws him up in the air. Oh, and he pummels into the floor. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. 2 count there, and that is a lot of mass to try and get off of you, so I can understand why it maybe took Big Bird a little bit of time. He is, of course, a power athlete, but so is the BFG. Is a massive suplex there. Almost broke his man in half. He's slow to get back to his feet, Big Bird. Oh, and he rams his head into the mat. Looks to go for him again. Gets hold of him here. Picks him up to his feet and whips him into the corner. A nice right fist there. And a little kick to the face from Big Bird. That might be the momentum shift he needs. But no, the BFG tosses him down to the ground. Now picking him up by his tummy. Look at the power here. The big fella. Oh, sit down power bomb. And the Big Bird could be in a spot of bother already here. The BFG going to the outside and going under the ring. This is, of course, an Extreme Rules match. Has the trash can here. Is he going to look to put him in it? And oh no, Big Bird breaks it up just in time. But the BFG shoves him back to the ground. He doesn't seem to get anything going here, the CEO. Like I said, it was a real opportunity for him to move up the rankings, but he's just been dumped on the floor there by the BFG. The BFG, of course, a fan of hardcore matches. He does, of course, like a bit of hardcore in his spare time, although I'm not quite sure it's the same hardcore as we're getting here. Big elbow on the outside there. And he's now skipping over the steps, and maybe he's going to go and look for something else in the ring whilst the Big Bird is down. He's really taking control of this match. He's pulled out a ladder here, ladies and gentlemen. Throws it to one side. That's probably not what he wanted. But he's spotted Big Bird getting back up and decided he's going to give him no time. Right, vicious right hook there. And oh, Big Bird reverses for a big body drop there. Now gets hold of his man, giving him a pummeling on the outside. screams to the crowd as the BFG slowly gets back to his feet, and this might be the momentum shift that was needed, but no, the BFG throws him down the outside and now gets hold of him here in a big headbutt there again, ladies and gentlemen. He's really working the noggin, and a slap to the face there from the CEO. He's trying to take the mickey a little. I'm not so sure he's in a position to do that at the moment. It's all BFG, and as you can see, the CEO's in a spot of bother here, and Big Bird's really feeling it as the BFG's going back under the ring for something else. What's he pulled out now? He's pulled out a ladder now, ladies and gentlemen. That's a bit more of the BFG's style. Launches it into the ring and taunts to the crowd, whilst the CEO's gone and got a steel chair. Well, he's got to break him. There you go. Big clothesline to the outside. I was going to say he's got to break him up quickly there. Climbs up to the top rope here and dives off. Oh, big axe handle smash. He's lucky he didn't go for a cross body. He probably would have ended his career. Big splash on the outside by the BFG. Picks his man up now. And a little chin breaker there from Big Bird. And though the BFG just shoves him back down to the ground. And now where's he going? He looks a little lost, the big fella. Perhaps he spotted someone in the crowd with a hot dog or something, and he's going under the ring for something else. There's lots of weapons out. Nobody's managed to use one yet, and he's got the sledgehammer out here. We've seen the sledgehammer be a deadly weapon in the KEW in the past. Big Bird dodges the first hit, can't dodge the second though, and gets a sledgehammer right in the guts, straight in the Big Bird emblem. And bounces off the full weight of the BFG there. The BFG picks his man up, gets a chin breaker for his troubles, but no, can't get any momentum going from the CEO as the BFG throws him to the ground. Perhaps it's the age of these two wrestlers here. I really expected the BFG to be in for a real pummeling as per normal, but he's come out all guns blazing and he's really gone after the CEO here. He sees this as a good opportunity for his first win. Goes for a pin, just the one count there though. Big Bird was still enough in the tank here, but this might be it, ladies and gentlemen. On the second rope, big body splash there. Oh my goodness me, hooks the leg. 1, 2. And as he managed to get enough momentum to get an arm up there, I thought he might have crushed his insides going off the second rope there. And what's he doing here? He's wedged the chair in the corner. This could be a real danger here for Big Bird. Picks him up and drives him back into the floor. He's on top of that table as well. If he manages to get him to his feet and gets him into that chair in the corner, it could be real problems for Big Bird. And here the BFG taking the time to give the crowd the two-fingered salute. I'm not so sure they're happy with that. A stomp to the back and a big elbow drop there. That chair, of course, wedged dangerously in the corner still, but the BFG appears to have forgotten about it. And now the Big Bird's back up here. Little break there and a little kick, and now throws him into the opposite corner. Big clothesline in the corner there from Big Bird, and finally he's got a little bit of momentum and a few moves going here, and he's going under the ring for something now, but the BFG swiftly back up. He's got a kendo stick. The BFG straight out to get the kendo stick on the back, and now look, the CEO twirling it around in a very nice fashion there, but no, the BFG straight back up with a big body splash there, and up goes the CEO. Splashes off the big fella again, and tosses him to the floor now. It's a little bit back and forth now. It was all the BFG to start with, but it's got a little bit scrappy, and that's allowed Big Bird to get a little bit of momentum back into the match as he's walking around the outside. I wonder if he'll go with the fat sledgehammer. No, he's decided he's just going to make his way around the ring and get in that side, and gets bounced to the floor again off the gigantic stomach of the BFG, who gets hold of his man from behind now and drives his knee into the mat there, ladies and gentlemen. You can see Big Bird holding his knee now, and the BFG, he's got to pull that steel chair out. Maybe he's going to look to do some damage with it. There it is, the vicious chair shot, and now wedges it back in the corner. The CEO's in all kinds of bother here. Manages to push the BFG off though again. Still got a little bit of power left, and now it looks like he's doing a runner to the outside of the ring, and he looks like he's trying to run away again, clearing off the announcer's table only to get a clothesline in the back from the BFG. Didn't get very far clearing it off either, ladies and gentlemen. Still the monitor's on the table. The BFG says, oh no you don't. Chin breaker there from the CEO. Gets hold of the BFG. He kicks him in the guts. DDTs him onto the floor. Vicious DDT there, ladies and gentlemen. And now makes his way around the outside. No, coming back maybe for the trash can. No, decides he doesn't want that and just wants more of the BFG. Gets hold of him here. Carries him to the edge of the ring. Whips him into the ring. He's going to climb back in, and the BFG back to his feet, and the CEO up as well. Now the CEO gets hold of him, throws him into the ropes, and spears him there! Oh my gosh, that might be enough. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh no, the big fella's got his arm up, gets the kick out. I thought he might have done enough there, Big Bird, to sway the match back in his favour. Oh, goes for the elbow drop and misses there, and he's back to his feet, the BFG, and now gets hold of the CEO and throws him into the corner. He's been in every corner but the one that has that dangerous chair lurking. Drops to the floor here, and you can see the BFG splashing his arms and his chest. You know what's coming here. Oh, here he goes. He's getting the worm out. Oh, goodness me. Oh, the worm and the big elbow. Massive move from the big fella. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, no, the CEO gets an arm up somehow. Look how furious the BFG is. Oh, my goodness me. He's gone to the outside immediately. The CEO in the corner dangerously. The BFG's thought better of it, and now he's slowly making his way back over to him. Oh, went for the little kick in the guts, and the BFG got caught out by the Big Bird. He shook it off, and big clothesline in the corner, and down goes the BFG, who's now rolling to the ropes. And now the CEO's got the steel chair, and he's saying, "I'm going to bash you in the face of it." Oh, throws it at him from across the ring, connects with him. Maybe he was just measuring his distance like a golfer there. Kicks him in the guts, into the tummy he goes, up he goes. Look at the power here. Oh, spins him over, goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, gives him the Eagles landed, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. It was enough for the CEO to put it away when it looked a little unlikely. Well, that's just the type of win the CEO needed to regain a little bit of momentum in the KEW. His child, and you can see there, look at the vicious ferocity on his face in the age. He's not a young man, but goodness me, ladies and gentlemen, he is a man that has plenty of power. A dangerous wrestler in his day, and he's started the KEW and looks to now continue his dangerous wrestling form here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll move into our next match, and of course, after that vicious match, the coffin match between the Shinigami
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for
and the Spyclops.
Classic Championship.
The Spyclops defending his title. Wasn't happy at all with it though. Shinigami has demanded a rematch, the following match, and here we go then. It's on the cards again. The Demon Slayer here, bringing his belt out. Making his way solitary down to the ring. A determined man. His arch nemesis, the Shinigami, of course, taking a battering and being buried in the grave. But as we know, if a demonic ambulance isn't enough to hold the Shinigami in place, then a grave was never going to be enough. He burst out of it pretty quickly, we're told, ladies and gentlemen, before even the first bit of dirt could fall onto the coffin in the floor, and he was up and out. And here there shows his title off to the crowd. The KEW champion. And here he comes, the Shinigami, the demon incarnate. Resurrected, back from the dead, God knows how many times. We have to question if there is actually a real human being under that mask anymore, or if it is just a deadly zombie who's hell-bent on taking the KEW title off of the Demon Hunter and putting him in his firm place inside the KEW ranks. There he is then, ladies and gentlemen, the Demon, ready to go. ready to give his all. He feels that if it had been a straight up match, he could have well and truly beaten his opponent. He had him on the ropes multiple times, and I feel like if it had been a pinfall affair, he would have definitely had the 3 count.
From London, England, weighing in at 268 pounds.
268 pounds of demonic muscle. You can see him muttering under the mask there. Probably some demonic hex.
263 pounds.
And there he is, his opponent. The Cyclops, the Demon Hunter. Taking on the Demon of Death himself. Not for the first time. And not for the first time is the title on the line. Here we are then, ladies and gentlemen. The Shinigami getting hold of him immediately. No reversed from the Cyclops. Gets his man in the corner. And now tosses him across the ring there. Bouncing off the floor, the Shinigami. And punches him down to the floor. And here beating his face in as well. Goodness me. It's a fast start here from the KEW champion. He says, you know, you can come back as many times as you want. Each and every time I will beat you. I am the true ruler of the KEWs. He boots his man square in the face there and then kicks him down to the floor again. And the Shinigami here very slowly out of the blocks. Hasn't got anything going. Gets a kick to the guts here. And another nasty punch to the face. And he's slow back to his feet here. As the Cyclops gets a couple more shots in, gets hold of his man, whips him into the corner, and now the Shinigami manages to get out of it and throw his man into the corner and gives him a few vicious right hooks there. Nasty headbutt, and again, oh my gosh, 5 headbutts in a row there, stomping him in the guts. Rolling him over for the early pin. Here we go, 1. Just the 1 count there. And the Demon, a little unimpressed. He thought he'd done enough, and there he is, worshipping his dark gods. As the Demon Slayer rolls out of the ring and he says, you know what, you do what you want. Gets hold of him here by the back of the head, takes him into the corner, rams his head into that mat, into that corner turnbuckle there. Now working on the arms here, wrenching the arms, trying to weaken that power that he knows the Demon Slayer has. A little elbow there from the Demon Slayer to fight back out of the corner, and another kick to the guts and a vicious punch to the face. These two, whenever they face off against each other, it is much more like a brawl than it is a wrestling match. You can see here the knees to the stomach. They really aid each other. Pummeling his head into the floor there, ladies and gentlemen. Goes for the cover here. 1, 2. Just the 2 count there, ladies and gentlemen. He's able to kick out just in time, and no, he's got hold of him here though. Scoops him up by the tummy. Oh, big power bomb there. And the Cyclops slow to his feet. Oh, and a nasty elbow drop there from the Cyclops. A little stomp to the back of the Shinigami, who then pushes him off and throws him to the ground. Oh, goes for the axe handle, misses completely, and both competitors slow back to their feet here. Nasty shoulder charge there from the Cyclops, has his man down, and now he's in the corner, lets his man get himself up, and then, oh, looks like he was going to splash him in the corner, but no, 2 feet up from the Shinigami. Oh, the Demon's twist, goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, just a 2 count there though, out of nothing. That demonic twist that he gives his opponents, twisting the spine, introducing the face to the mat. It's like how he likes to twist and break them in half so he can feed on them. Oh, massive choke slam here. Almost threw him across the ring, goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and the KEW's gone, the title's gone, the Shinigami has it, and hang on, oh, here comes the Plowman, he's cashing in his money in the bank, he's been holding on to it for ages, HMV steel briefcase, here he is, gives it to the referee, says, here and now, here we go, I want my title shot, you're not getting it, there's only one demon in the KEW, and it's gonna be me. Straight out of it, here comes the Shinigami, pummeling the life out of the Plowman there. He says, there's only one demon in the KEW, fair enough, I'll show you it's me. Beats the life out of the Plowman here as well. Oh my goodness gracious me, ladies and gentlemen. What a turn of events. The Plowman lurking backstage. We knew he was around somewhere, waiting for his chance to get the cash in. cashes it in at the last second, storms down the ramp and says, let's have a go then, big fella. And now he's in for nothing but a world of pain. It looks like the Shinigami on top, absolutely destroying his man here. Gets hold of him here, and oh, massive DDT. And look at that, sits up and looks over at his opponent. You've got to be careful of the Ploughman, though. He does have a habit of coming back out of nowhere. There he is with a little arm drag there, and then shoves his man's arm into the mat as well. Little elbow drop. Gets back to his feet. Is when he gets those soft hush puppies involved. That's when you know you've got to panic. Gets hold of him from behind. Oh, nasty punch to the face there. Working around his opponent. And here we go. The Shinigami now throws him back up, though. Gets him on his shoulders and carries him around. Drops him face first into the ring post. And oh, he's down in the corner. Now he's getting stomped in the guts from the Shinigami with those big black boots, those big number 14s. Goes for the pin to defend the title. 1, 2, just a 2 count there though, as the Ploughman is getting an absolute pummeling. Oh, big back body drop there from the Shinigami. He's a big fella as well. He puts all of that weight and muscle behind it, and he'll try and put you through the ring with it. Gets hold of him now, and a big front suplex there. Drops him square on his face. You can see the Ploughman rolling out of the ring for a breather, but the Shinigami says you get no breathers. Goes to the top rope and now rolls outside. Thought better of diving out there. Thought he'd better be safe about it. Picks it up. Oh, big slam there. Almost put his man through that soft concrete padding on the floor. But now here we go. Here come those soft hush puppies from the Ploughman. Gets hold of his man from behind, lifts him up. Look at the power there. Oh, drops him nastily on his head. And you can see the Shinigami's already got a bit of head damage from facing off against the Ploughman. Oh no, here he goes. Oh no, I thought he was going to give him the pedigree. No, the Shinigami out of it. Oh, massive clothesline there. Oh, he got lucky there, the Shinigami. If he'd been pedigreed on the outside, the Ploughman's. Oh, the Demon's Kiss out of nothing. Oh, look at that. Looks at him on the floor and now says to him, get up. There's absolutely no regard for the ref counting here. He's up to a 7 count. And oh, massive, no, not a massive choke slam. The Ploughman throws his way out of it and rolls back into the ring on a 9 count. We're on a 9. Can the Shinigami get in? Oh, just, ladies and gentlemen. I thought we were going to have a count out victory there. The Ploughman's got the Shinigami on his shoulders here. Oh, drops him on the top rope there. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, not even a 2 count there. You've got to do more than that to put the demon away. And he rolls over here. And the other Ploughman with a nasty cheap shot there. Gets a kick in the guts. Oh, this could be good night. Here he goes. I've seen him give this to the firefighter numerous times. The demonic hush puppy in the back of the head. Drags his man away from the corner there so he can't get the rope break. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. No, gets a shoulder up somehow. And look at that. You can see how angry the Ploughman is. The ring shaking from where he thumped it there. And he pulls his man back to his feet. Punches him in the face there. And taunts to the crowd, worshipping his own dark gods. You can see, oh, it looked like the Shinigami wanted to get the choke slam in, but missed his opportunity. Oh, and gets a big shot to the guts there. You feel like it's going to have to be something big for the Shinigami to turn this one round now. The Ploughman's in all kinds of promising positions. He's up on the top rope here though, and off he goes. Oh, he's missed completely. That's exactly the stroke of luck the Shinigami needed. Gets his man back to his feet now, picks him up, and oh, the big front suplex there, driving the Ploughman's stomach straight into the mat. Rolls to the outside for a little bit of a breather as the Ploughman gets into the corner. He now sees to take full advantage of it, gets hold of him and tosses him out of the corner across the ring, bouncing off the mat. And now, oh, the Ploughman though, a little shot to the guts there, and another one. It looked like again the Shinigami wanted to go for a chokeslam, and oh, an electric chair drop from the Ploughman. Swings the momentum back in his way. The Shinigami for a breather in the corner. Oh, went for the drop kick and missed it. The Shinigami rolls out of the way, and oh, it's the Demon's Kiss again. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, just a 2 count, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe what we're seeing here. The Ploughman refusing to go down, but this might be good night if he can't avoid this one. Gets hold of him, got him round the neck. Up he goes, and down he comes. That demonic choke slam, and now his man is down. He looks beaten and battered. The Ploughman out for the count, we think. 1, 2, 3. The Shinigami does it, defends his title in the unlikeliest of circumstances as the Plowman came racing down into the ring to hand in his steel book briefcase. And once he opened it up, ladies and gentlemen, we can confirm it was indeed King Kong 2009 Peter Jackson steel book edition. And there is our new KEW champion. Who on earth is going to take the title off the Demon, ladies and gentlemen? My goodness me, that is a terrifying prospect for the rest of the KEW to deal with. And look how angry and menacing he is. Drops the belt like he doesn't even care about it, steps out of the ring, and he is a battered and bruised man, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Demon gets hold of the belt here, puts it on his shoulder. No nonsense. He's taking that home. He's going to go and show it off to his Dark Lord and say, I have done thy bidding. Who's next? Goodness me, ladies and gentlemen, what an explosive match here in KEW. We'll move on to our next one then. I'm not so sure we can promise it to be anywhere near as exciting as that. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Dude Jeans against the Firefighter. This one for nothing more than the power rankings, similar to the previous match with the CEO and the BFG. I was somewhat surprised myself to learn that Dude Jeans was above the Firefighter in the power rankings, but there we go, he is a tag team champion, not to be forgotten. As you can see, he's carrying the belt there. The tag team titles, of course, not on offer this week, but with one half of the Teachers Union losing the belt, the big belt at the top, you've got to feel they'll be desperate to hold on to the tag team titles for as long as possible. You can see he's coming down to the ring with a nightstick this time as well. We're not quite sure why he's got the nightstick. Perhaps he's been using it to beat some students into submission. Extra bit of detention, motivation. And Scott the Firefighter, of course, did have some beef earlier in the Jeans versus Jorts wars between these two. And he couldn't get one over on Dude Jeans. He'll be thinking to himself, I'm desperate to get one over now. You'd have to say, so far, it's been an inauspicious start to life in the KEW for the first 6 months for the Firefighter. One of the wrestlers who was tipped to be a hot commodity in the KEW and thought that he could have nicked the first of the title shots, but is yet to get out of mid-table, really. He should be doing much better than he is in the KEW. And this, a real opportunity for him. Beat Dude Jeans, move on to your next opponent, work your way up the KEW. And we have, of course, got a number one contenders match later on as our final match of the evening. And the Firefighter will look along to that enviously. Here we go then, another round of Jeans versus Jorts in the power rankings. There goes the bell, and immediately Jeans straight out for it. Oh, a little chin breaker there, sit down chin breaker. Gets hold of the Firefighter and gives him a little bulldog around the ring as well, giving him the sandals in the face. And you've got to imagine that during those sandals there's a bit of toe crust as well. Not a nice experience to get one of those in the chops, I dare say. Gives him a sandal to the guts for his good measures as well. And already the Firefighter in a spot above it. You can see how much Dude Jeans gets motivated when it comes to Jeans versus Jorts. He really is up for these battles. All the other ones he seems to not worry too much about, but he sees an opponent wearing jorts and that's it. He's furiously out for it. Arm breaker there, or slamming the arm into the ring. Nasty drop kick to the spine of the Firefighter and goes for an early pin. Just a one count there though. The Firefighter plenty left in the tank to get a shoulder up to that one. Dude Jeans went to get his man back to his feet, and the Firefighter whips him down to the floor. And now big right hander there. He's straight back to his feet though, Dude Jeans, and locks up with the Firefighter immediately and launches him into the corner. Not quite, the referee got in the way, and now the Firefighter gets hold of him and tugs him around and gives him the shoulder splash there, bouncing off the ropes. Big crossbody off the ropes there. Goodness gracious me, he rolls to the outside casually, climbs outside here. goes after him, but no, Dujeans locks up first and throws his man back into the ring. He's back to his feet, the firefighter, and straight up after him. Little frog splash there over the top of him. Picks his man half up now, wrenching the neck. Trying to maybe knock that crown of flowers off his head. Or snap his neck. Slams his head into the floor, stomping on the guts and on the legs. He just doesn't have the same motivation for it, the firefighter, as Dujeans has to really inflict punishment on anyone wearing jorts. Oh, big sit-down powerbomb there. The power on display from the firefighter as he scoops him up by the stomach. Gets hold of his man now. Spins him round. And what's he got in store for him here? A little stomp on the back there. Oh, it could be time, ladies and gentlemen. He's saying to him, are you ready? Are you ready to have your fire alarm installed? Gives him the little fire alarm shuffle. There it is. The fire alarm straight in the noggin for him. Right in the top chambers. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Just a 2 count though, ladies and gentlemen. Dujeans able to get a shoulder up somehow. I'm not quite sure how. His head must be ringing like a bell there. Gets back to his feet quickly here though, but only to be whipped into ropes by the firefighter. And oh, big backdrop there. Big back body drop over the shoulder. And a nasty shots to the neck from the firefighter. Gets hold of his man again. He's not going to put another fire alarm in for him, is he? And no, he's got him rolled up in a small package, Dujeans. No, and a kick out before he can even get a 1. Dujeans very sneaky there. Nasty little drop kick there to the back again of the firefighter, trying to really weaken that spine. He's let his man crawl onto the second rope before he charges at him. Oh, and shoulder charges him down to the floor. Nasty move from Dujeans, who's up to the top rope now and is waiting for his man to get back to his feet, it looks like. And here he goes, flying off. Oh, missed though. It's lucky he landed on his feet and didn't go for a crossbody or a moonsault or something. He would have absolutely written himself off, I feel like. And here goes Dujeans again, launching to the outside, completely missing the firefighter. And the firefighter now uncomfortable back in the ring. Will reset the clock on the outside. I'm not so sure he needs to jump out just then. Oh, reverse DDT from Dujeans. We'll be back up to a 1 count in a minute. Here comes a few chops from Dujeans and a nasty chin breaker again on the firefighter. You can see he's rolling around holding his head. Gets hold of his legs. Oh, stomping on the guts there and walking over. Perhaps trying to trap part of the sausage north of the border. Now wrenching the neck here. Trying to get the firefighters in a state where he's got a neck ache. Got a nasty right with a left punch there from the firefighter. Almost took his block off. And I thought he was going to throw him into the stairs there, but he missed him and is now taking a breather, it looks like, on the steel ramps there. On the steel barricades, and slow to get back up and in the ring. The firefighter waiting for him. Oh, only to get a kick in the guts. And now, a nasty DDT, spiking him off the mat there. Hooks the leg, goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and the firefighter spent far too long comfortably musing in his own thoughts there, and now gets hold of Dujeans, scoops him up. He's got him in the fireman's carry. Down he comes. Fireman's carry, goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. A comfortable win for the firefighter. Just what he needed, really. It didn't look the most comfortable starting out. He is a slow starter, the firefighter, but he dealt with Dujeans pretty comfortably in the end, and he'll see that as a good way to move onwards and upwards in the KEW power rankings. 1 down, who's next? That's what he'll be thinking. Decent match there for the fans on the card. You can see Dujeans on the outside looking a little worse for wears. He'll perhaps be a little bit disappointed that he didn't manage to turn that into something a bit better. We'll move into our final match for the evening now, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the Extreme Rules Triple Threat match, which is for the number 1 contenders in the KEW. We've got the Tange taking on Atomic Andy and Mark the Magnificent.
Is a triple threat Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 255 pounds.
255 pounds of orange mass. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Tange the Great. Since he's had the KEW title and lost the KEW title, he's been up and around the top of the power rankings, but has never quite been able to cinch the number 1 contender spot to get a shot at the title. He will, of course, have the opportunity to here if he's able to defeat the 2 other men who've been locked in and around the top 5 or 6 of the KEW for the last few months. And This one, ladies and gentlemen, could prove to be a real slobber knocker. The three of them not afraid to put it all on the line, and none of them will want to lose the opportunity to be the number one contender and get the next shot at the KEW title. And there he is, showing off to the crowd still as his opponents are still making their way into the ring. The atomic gas is filling the arena.
First, from London, England, weighing in at 248 pounds.
248 pounds of pure atomic muscle. Here he comes, the big fella himself, the Jewish Golem, or Golem, probably not Golem. He's not crawling around looking for a ring, is he? Well, he's found a ring. There's one for you. Moving swiftly onwards from my terrible dad jokes. Here we go then, the big fella. Into the ring he comes. Just past Tange, look at him there, giving Tange the eyeball. The two of them, of course, don't particularly like each other very much in the KEW standings. They're always locked in and around each other, and he would, of course, one half of the tag team title champions before losing it to the Teachers Union in a shock four-way ladder match, or four-way TLC match. And here he comes then, one-time champion.
And from London, England, weighing in at 167 pounds.
167 pounds of pure British royal godliness. Little wave to the crowd love it. Nice shot of the shoes there as he makes his way slowly to the ring. He's got another 20 minutes or so before His Majesty makes his way to the ring. We take the time to talk about some of the other events that we've seen today in the KEW. The title, of course, changing hands from the Spyclops to the Shinigami. And then the Ploughman handing in the briefcase, storming down to the ring. Still unbelievable scenes here in the KEW. And the Shinigami putting him almost through the ring with a massive choke slam to polish him off and retain the KEW title. A title of which you'll feel he should have won at the pay-per-view numerous times in that coffin match. He said he was going to dethrone the Spyclops, and he most certainly did. And now these three men are fighting for the opportunity to have the next shot at the KEW title. I'm sure many of them would have thought to themselves, I'd rather face the Spyclops, the Demon Hunter himself, as opposed to facing the Demon. A ferocious prospect for any. Mark, of course, no stranger to facing off against larger men. Almost every competitor in the KEW is taller than him. He slowly makes his way into the ring. His royal scepter shows off to the crowd, a little twirl, a little bit of flourish, a little bit of flair. There's a royal pinky. You can see the flashes, the cameras, they love it. Treated to such royalty in the ring. Lays his scepter down in the corner. And once he's derobed, he'll be ready to go. Here we go then, three men about to beat the life out of one another with a chance to have the life beaten out of them by the Demon. Who will it be? The wee royal fella? The atomic god? Or the Tange Destroyer? There he is already destroying Mark's face with a few swift hits, but Andy says, oh no you don't, I want some of you. Picks him up and slams him down from the top of his head. Mark now off the ropes. Big crossbody there off the second rope. He's running around again, bounces into Tange and runs away from Tange here, and then big clothesline into Andy in the corner, and now Tange gets hold of his man and nasty clothesline in the back of the head for Mark as down to the mat he goes. Andy picks Tange up again though and drives him back down onto the mat, and that's such a long way to fall. 6'7", you can see there. Mark went for the clothesline and bounced off Andy. He worked the first time because he was close enough to the corner. He couldn't bounce off Andy. Puts Mark on the ropes, but Tange picks him up and whips him into the corner, and then clotheslines Mark to the outside. He's put the wee fella on the outside, and now he's got a one-on-one with Andy in the middle. You see Mark slapping his chest on the inside as Tange went for a few furious fists, but only got one in as Andy shook it off and shook him to the outside. Mark wants a bit of measure of revenge on the Tange, gives him a reverse bulldog there, and Andy slams Mark down to the ground, and then Tange picks his man up and gives him that nasty shin breaker there. Mark off the middle rope, big crossbody again, goes for the pin. Not even a 1 count, broken up there by Andy, who came in furiously, and now the two men square off against each other. Mark rolling out of the way, gives him the kick in the guts, gets hold of the hands. Tange happy to stand and watch what Mark has as he got the hand locked in. Now whips Atomic Andy across the ring. Tange now immediately on top of Andy as well. This is looking like it's almost a tag match, but no, there Mark goes for Tange with a Hurricanrana. Sense the opportunity as Andy rolls down the ring for a breather, and who knows, he might go looking for the first weapon of the match whilst he's out there. He is indeed taking the opportunity to, as Mark puts his man on the ropes and then gets hold of him hand for hand. Gets those hands swinged round. What's he doing here? And round and up he goes onto the ropes. Big Hurricanrana there. And he's got the chair wedged in. He almost got drop kicked into it by Mark. He was too busy wedging the chair, and Mark drop kicked him in the back and sent him face first into the chair. Bounce off the ropes again. It's the only way he can get enough height to get up to his two components in the ring. A little face buster there from the wee fella. Picks up now Tange. Net breaker on Mark. And here we go. It's broken the momentum there that Mark had. Big side slam there from Andy as he twisted him round. And now Andy's got Mark on his shoulders. I thought he might be going for an atomic drop, but no, drops him in the corner. And Tange now leaps on top of Andy, punches him in the face. And you can see Mark's got a little bit of blood there. I think there might have been a loose screw perhaps in that corner. Clotheslines Tange to the floor, though. He's not worried about the blood. He's had it many a time before. Now no, Tange with a little knee to Mark and lets him rest in the corner, gets hold of Andy and gives him that nasty neck spine breaker and jumps on top of Mark and is pummeling the life out of him now as Tange is looking to clear house here as Mark rolls under the ropes to the outside and Andy with a big side scoop slam there. Mark taking his time to rest on the outside. Andy has his man up. That chair is still in the corner. Slams him face first into the ring there. Andy now getting a few furious hits from Tange. He gives him the side toss, and Mark posing over there with a sledgehammer dangerously. Who's going to get the sledgehammer first is my question. Nobody is, as Andy breaks him up just in the luck of time there. Big shoulder charge from Andy, and Tange now scoops his man up. No, Andy over the back of it, and shots on the knee, drops him down. Mark with a nasty drop kick there, straining Andy's face. It's really balanced here, ladies and gentlemen. The three of them going at each other furiously. Mark throws his man in the corner, puts him up onto the top turnbuckle. No, Tange just breaks it up as I thought he was going to Hurricanrana him. He's just sitting up there having a breather now, the big fella. Tange gets hold of his man, gives him a chop, one leg on the ropes, and now looking to work the power base of Mark, try and take that down. And he gets a big clothesline in the back of his head from Andy, and Andy now bear charges Mark down, and the sledgehammer's teetering out of the ring with Tange as well. Mark with a reverse face buster on Atomic Andy. Picks him up now. Tange taking a breather on the outside. He's looking for something on the outside. Mark spinning around Andy. Drops him to the floor. Tange has a ladder. I'm not so sure that's advised. Mark's been thrown off there. Tange drops the ladder when he sees that the submission was locked in the ring, but he didn't have to break it up as Andy had enough power to throw the wee fella off. And now Tange taking his man maybe over to that corner. No, locks up with him in the middle of the ring. And Andy rams both their heads together there. Powers out of Tange, rams the heads together, picks Tange up and drops him on the top rope. And now runs and jumps at Andy with a Hurricanrana. Is he going to unwedge the chair? He has, but only to get clotheslined by Tange whilst his back was turned. And now Andy drop kicks Tange. You can see there, he looks like he doesn't knows what day of the week it is. Andy now choke slams his man across the ring with that choking throw, and then Mark on the outside, not knowing what day of the week it is, clearing off the announcer's table. Andy though has the chair, and Tange in the corner. Went for the chair shot, missed it. But connects the second time, and down goes Tange. Mark with a nasty drop kick, drops Andy again into the corner. He got a face full of turnbuckle there. Mark now with the chair against Tange in the ring. What's he doing with the chair? He's just in the corner posing with it. Turns around. Too late. Tange knocks the chair out of his hands, scoops him up here and tosses him over his head. He almost sent him ring post to ring post. A big boot in the face for Mark as well for his troubles. And a little stomp on the arm from Tange, and now beats the mat. And Andy though comes over to break up whatever Tange was planning as who's beating them out. He's dragging the wee fella to the centre of the ring. And now Mark quickly back to his feet after being dragged around. Up on the shoulders he goes. No, drops over the back a bit. And the shot to the back of the knee there. And Tange with a sledgehammer. Devastating both opponents in the ring with it. Gut shots, back shots. Throws the sledgehammer down. Goes for the pin on Mark. 1. Just a 1 count though. The little fella's going off. Stamina left to kick out of that one as Andy introduces Tange's face to his thigh. A big meaty thigh that it is. Mark on the outside, dazed and confused. And now Andy has Tange up on the shoulders and he lifts him over to the ropes and chokes the life out of him over there again. Mark springboards back into the ring. Andy has hold of Tange, picks him up by the head and launches him across the ring. And now Mark up onto the top of Andy and drops him onto the second rope, screams to the crowd and gives him the royal booties, square in the chops. And now what's he going to do here? Off the top rope, misses it though. The big backdrop from Andy almost crushed Mark there and rolls him over whilst he's crushed and winded. Tange into the ring, breaks it up. Just a 1 count there. Tange's now going after Andy here. Tange has hold of him, hooks him up and tosses him across the ring. Mark now gets a sledgehammer and gives it to Tange. And now on the floor, gives him the sledgehammer again. Tange is up quickly though. Gets a clothesline from Mark. And is it time for Mark to get froggy? No, not quite yet. He wants more damage inflicted with the sledgehammer. Broken up there though by Tange. He gets a few furious shots in. And then got to give him the clothesline to the back of the head, right next to that sledgehammer. Rolls Mark over for the pin. 1. Just a 1 count there again. Andy now kicks the referee in the back. Completely missed it. TKO out of nowhere. The Tange knockout blow. Jumps on top of Mark. Andy's quickly back to his feet after getting the Tange knockout though. He's straight up. Tange ducks out of the way of the clothesline here though. Gets hold of Andy. Rams his head into the corner. You feel like he could have gone for a pin in there somewhere, Tange. But the referee has only just got back to his feet. Perhaps that was the move all along from Andy. You can see here Tange is stomping the life out of Andy as Mark kicks him in the back of the head and nasty drop kick there. Nasty little couple of drop kicks from Mark to the back of Tange. He's down. Mark's up in the ring. Andy's down. He doesn't look like he knows what day of the week it is. Mark with a little shot to Tange in the face there. Gets hold of him. And then Tange with a big knee shot here. And now drags his man to the second rope. Andy's up and has the sledgehammer. Tange's going for the DDT. Andy laying in wait with the sledgehammer though. Nasty DDT from Tange. And Andy here now, look. Whilst Tange was too busy celebrating, he gets the sledgehammer to the guts. And Andy could take full advantage here. I thought he might go for the pin. Now he goes for the pin after the arm breaker. 1, 2... No, kick out from the little fella. Just enough left in the tank to get an arm up there. Goodness me, ladies and gentlemen, the 3 of these competitors beating the life out of each other. Tange's with the steel steps now, and Mark there bursts out of the corner just in time. Race to the corner, gets up on the second rope. Big drop kick there. He almost hit those steel stairs that Tange rolled in. Big hurricanrana from Mark, and now Tange's trying to get back to his feet. Mark's quickly up on top of him though. Elbow shot there, but only to be clotheslined in the back of the head by Atomic Andy. Andy now back to his feet, beating the life out of Mark. Gets hold of him from behind, squeezing his brains. Looks like he's going to try and rip his head off there, ladies and gentlemen, or try and put him to sleep with a brains crush, and then throws him to the floor. Gets hold of Tange, picks him up on the shoulder. Is Tange going for an atomic drive? He is. Goes for the pin, scoops the leg. 1, 2. No, Tange kicks out of it somehow, and Andy's got to be fuming there. He gets hold of the steel stairs. Marks up quickly though. Missed his opportunity to get the hit in. Gets the steel stairs to the face, and Tange sitting there like a teddy bear, and the steel stairs get chucked at Mark as Tange rolls out the way now. Went for a TKO, missed it, and now Andy has hold of him with a shoulder charge, and the big fella's taking charge of the match now. Gets hold of Mark by the back of the head, lifts him up and slams him down into the mat. Mark quickly back up to his feet though, gets hold of Andy, and now up hurricanranas him down, goes for the pin. Tange not able to get there. 1. It stops on the referee. My goodness me. I think Andy would have kicked out anyway, but Tange taking the referee out, taking the direct approach. No, none of this break up the pinfall. Just take out the referee. The referee out of the count on the outside. We've got no ref at the moment as Mark throws Andy around in the ring. I think he might have caught that sledgehammer in the back there. Tange screaming on the outside with a dustbin. And the sledgehammer in the back from Mark onto Atomic Andy there, and again he's really taking it to him here, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of a vendetta there perhaps brewing in the wings of Tange. Leaps over Andy, and now Andy rips the sledgehammer off of Mark. This could spell trouble for Mark. He breaks it up though, and then bounces off the big fella off the mid rope. No, crossbodies him in the back as he turned around to face Tange. Tange has hold of Mark now though, whips him into the ropes, and a big elbow there. And now it's all up to Tange, who TKOs Andy in the ring, goes for the pin. Mark's got back to his feet. Mark breaks it up at the last second. He dives in and then gets hold of Tange, whips him off the ropes, and nasty little drop kick, drops him down to the floor. Gets hold of him by the head. But Tange able to get a gut shot in there, and Andy's now slowly getting back to his feet. Tange rams him in the corner, and Andy, immediately a nasty neck breaker there, taking a measure of revenge for that TKO out of nothing. And look at this, he's got the shoulder pressure locked in, trying to weaken that power base, throws him down. Mark trying to run away from the two giants in the ring, and though Andy won't let him, scoops him up onto the shoulders, and he's going for another ride into that turnbuckle, I think. Down he comes, and the little fella down and bloodied as Andy, not done inflicting pain, climbs to the outside. What's he going for here, ladies and gentlemen? Is he going to get the extra steel steps? He is, as Mark's up. Hurricanrana's Tange down in the ring again, and these three really going at each other. Stomp to the arm there, and in come those steel steps. We've got both set of stairs into the ring. Mark back to the sledgehammer, and no, Andy breaks it up, and a few swift kicks, and knocks him down to the floor here. Tange down on the outside, Mark down in the ring. Andy's the only one up. Back to his feet now, and now spins him round and drives him down onto the floor. Goes for the pin, Andy. Gets a one, and broken up by Tange, who's quickly back to his feet and into the ring. And now a little gut shot there from Andy to Tange over the corpse of Mark, and now he picks up Tange onto the shoulders and gives him the atomic drive. He's down, but Mark's up, breaks up the pin again. My goodness me, Andy will feel like he'd done enough there to put the match away. Gets hold of Mark now and takes him to the ropes, maybe rams him into the corner where those steel steps are rattling around. They are. Mark now the little elbow, and another hurricanrana out of the corner. Now Tange is up, gets hold of Mark, and Andy's down on the outside. Mark's face is introduced into the turnbuckle in the corner. Tange with a few furious shots. Mark though manages to have enough to battle back out of it somehow. Gets hold of Tange, whips him off the ropes, ducks under, ducks over, and then squared up with him only to get the chin breaker there. A little advice from the little fella. Scoop slam inbound from Tange as Andy has hold of the trash can and now launches it in the ring. Mark just got a sledgehammer launched at him in the face from Tange. He's not seen Andy climbing back in the ring, who breaks up the pin immediately and gets hold of his man. And now gets hold of him by one hand. He's going to choke slam him through the bin. Oh my goodness me! He almost put him through the bin there. Tange, you can see, trying to escape the ring. The bin stopping him from doing so. And he's got hold of the bin now. Misses his first shot with it. Mark, bouncing off the ropes. Misses it. Tange's face introduced to the trash can. The back of it there. Mark throws Atomic Andy into the ring. Tange down on the outside. Doesn't know what day of the week it is. And now Mark, look at the power here. Scoop slam from Mark. And is it time for him to get froggy? He's up to the top rope, ladies and gentlemen. Tells Atomic Andy to get back to his feet. I'm not so sure that's a wise move here. Waits for him to get up. Axe handles him right in the back of the head. Now Tange is up, and he goes for a little kick and misses it there, and then gets hold of him there and whips him into the corner. And Andy's down, but he might be back up very shortly. Mark with not a lot left in the tank. You can see moving very slowly around the ring. Scoop slams Tange down, and now has he got time to get up? Andy's making his way back to his feet. Now Mark's telling Tange to get up. And now Andy goes to try and break it up, but doesn't have time to. And he flips over and completely misses it there, Mark. Gets a shot in the back for his troubles. Whips off the ropes and choke slam down to the floor. And my gosh, almost choke slam through the ring by the big fella. Goodness me. Now Tange pulls his man onto the second ropes. And we know what's coming here, ladies and gentlemen. Looks around. DDT from Tange. I think he might have also split Andy open there. He's looking around here though, Tange. And he's not seen Mark with a sledgehammer. And Mark, sledgehammer straight into Andy's guts. Throws the sledgehammer down. Now all he's got to do surely is get someone in a pinnable position. Andy's rolled to the outside. Mark though went for the little kick. Misses. Gets the shot to the face. And Tange is back up and in control of the match again. Andy slowly getting to his feet on the outside. Tange going for the sledgehammer here. He says, you like the sledgehammer so much, you have it in your guts. Have some of this. Sledgehammer to the face too. pointing and teasing Andy on the outside, who's got a kendo stick. Let's see this one. Kendo stick versus Sledgehammer. Who's going to win? Oh, Sledgehammer wins. Of course it does. Sledgehammer to the guts and into the face. And Mark now on the edge of the ropes there. Tange let him get a breather. Maybe he's going to get the trash can and introduce someone's face to it. Puts the trash cans on one side, making a bit of space. Mark dangerously on the ropes, gets punched to the outside by Tange. He's down. Tange now jumps on top of Andy and is beating the life out of him in the ring. Mark might be down for the count here, ladies and gentlemen. This could be Tange's to lose at this point. He's got all the momentum. TKO out of nowhere. Tange knockout blow. Look at the blood on the floor from Mark. But no, he's up and he somehow broke it up. My goodness me, he's covered in blood. Oh, and he gets a Tange going over good measures. And now can Tange get the pin in? He's struggling to get the position. He can't quite manage to get there. Stomps on his arm and oh, he's going for the furious stomps around the body. Couldn't get the position for the pin. You can see the blood on the ring there from Mark. He's absolutely bleeding furiously as Tange gets a massive clothesline from Atomic Andy, who picks up that kendo stick and then throws it to the floor, goes for the pin whilst Mark's unconscious. 1, 2, 3, there it is. Atomic Andy steals it. Look how angry Tange is on the outside. He's furious with himself. He was out there taking a breather, couldn't see straight, and the big fella snuck it. And look at that. Confused laughter. Perhaps doesn't know what day of the week it is. And the furious stare down the lens. Blood dripping off him. There's blood all around the ring. The three of these men really went at one another. What a match to finish on, ladies and gentlemen. Goodness gracious me, what a KW it's been. We have a new champion and a new number one contender in Atomic Andy. Join us next week for more furious KW action, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, thank you for watching.